Here we go.
Here's Malone. Hibbert in the high post. Good on the shot.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Hill with it. For three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Here's Ingram. David Robinson making his last shot. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. To the middle. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
And it's Hibbert missing.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Giannis. And the shot goes in.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Here's Wall. David Robinson with the rebound. Tatum with it. Picked up by Hibbert. Here's Wall. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Knocks down the three ball. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Ingram outside. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on John Wall.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And he knocks down the first one. And Albuquerque making a change here. So he gets them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Inside.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control. And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
Now here's Wall. Malone with the screen. Puts up a 3. And David Robinson pulls it down. Left side, Wall. No good on the 3. And here's Ingram from the arc. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
A smooth shot from Ingram. Shooting with range is definitely an area that he's worked at.
2 points. That one goes.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Hill. The 3. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Petrovic. No good from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Deep two from Hill. They get the rebound. Hibbert. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Hibbert's got 5.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Wall, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by Grant Hill. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Screen by Malone. And it's Wall in the corner. Ball stolen. And Robinson with a clear path to the basket. And it's sent back by Hill. And here they come. Here's Malone. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
And that does it for the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
George with the bucket.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Screen by Malone. He lobs it up. Williams with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Davis with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Pass to Williams. Over Tatum. And they'll get another chance. Rose scanning the floor. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Down low. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on DeRozan.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
Free throw drops for Malone. And both free throws good for Malone.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And it's Moses Malone with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Timberwolves on defense. They've led by as much as 10. To the paint. Here's Davis. Davis owning the inside.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
And now Curry running the floor all by himself.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Davis gets a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Albuquerque leading by 4. Pass to Petrovic. Paul George with the steal. Here's DeRozan. Porter with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And it's Davis with the ball for the Timberwolves. Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Petrovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And right there is the difficulty in defending Petrovic. He can burn you from deep as well as off the dribble.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Outside for Curry. Davis. Releases. The shot by Curry, no good. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's George. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. George has got 5 points so far.
And just a beast of a scorer. Give George these kinds of looks, and he typically knocks him down.
Now here's Rose. Still scoreless. driving in. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt a huge factor, a master at getting up to block shots. Love the recognition, realizes that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the breaks.
Here's Petrovic. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Davis. Williams with the block. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Here's George. He's got 5. Just 5 on the clock. Davis sets a screen. The 19-foot shot. George, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And then Robinson slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And so it's Albuquerque going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Timberwolves leading by 10. Outside for Curry. Good, and the assist goes to James. Curry's got the first points of the second half here for the Timberwolves. Hibbert with the screen. From deep, Wall. It's good from long range.
Such a shrewd playmaker. Love watching Wall break down the defense in the pick and roll.
Here's Curry driving to the basket. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Curry's got 7.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Curry. Rebound, Malone. To the inside. Hibbert. Outside, Wall. Hibbert. Rebound by Albuquerque. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. James outside. Here's Petrovic. And again, it's Albuquerque.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Now here's Hibbert. He has 7. Back to Wall. Shoots over Curry. A nice shot by Wall. 5 points in the game.
Not lacking any confidence. When the ball hits Wall's hands, he is ready to let it fly.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. And Albuquerque making a change here. Ingram left side. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Ingram's got his second bucket. And here's Tatum for three. No good. Malone wide open. Offline with his three. Timberwolves leading by 8. The three ball. The three from Tatum.
This is how refined Tatum's motion is. He needs so little setup time.
Wall, that's a two-pointer. Rebounded by Tatum.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Good on the triple. Tatum's got the lead up to 14 now for Albuquerque.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
And the basket by Tatum.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Robinson with it. Picked up by Hibbert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And it's the attention to detail that sets Tatum apart from most players in our league.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
And stolen by Tatum. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it. Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Davis inside. And nothing is falling for him right now. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Albuquerque. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Rose. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. On the basket by Rose.
And such a tough cover off the dribble is Derrick Rose. When he stops short for the pull-up, you're really at his mercy.
Curry with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Davis.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And so Green will bring it up for Albuquerque. Here's Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Free throw good. Giannis. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And here's Rose. Launches a three. Malone with the block.
How about the quick stare by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now Curry. The three from Tatum. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Rose can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
George. And off the front iron, and in it goes. George has got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Green, driving the lane, and he can't jam it through. George with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. On the wing, George. And it's Moses Malone with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The visitors with the ball. They trail by 18.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. And George drops them both. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Pass to Petrovic. There's the three. Anthony Davis with the rebound. To the middle. And George with the stuff.
And we know George can score from all three levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
From 18 feet away. Outside for Curry. Over Rose. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. And the Timberwolves lead by 16. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And it's Rose missing. Giannis outside. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Williams a screen. And he connects with the jumper. Timberwolves leading by 17. Curry deciding where to go with it. Rebound by Williams. .58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shoots. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. So it's the Timberwolves now. Left side Curry. Outside Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Mark Williams.
Name a move. Tatum's got it. A high IQ offensive player. And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Kicks it out to Malone. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating